Hello and welcome into Shopping with Tom, your neighborhood butcher. And today we're going to go over the fries ad. We're going to mainly cover the Arizona local grocery store markets. I'm going to do fries, I'm going to do Safeway Albertsons, and I'm going to do the local Arizona bashes. Um, so let's grab a cup of coffee, take a look at these ads, and start thinking about the holidays. So start thinking about all those people that are coming to your house, to the table, to have dinner with you, to spend time with you, to converse and have a good time sharing a meal with each other and just being in each other's lives as we come together for the holidays. Some have a hard time with it, but it's family, it's friends. These are people you're supposed to love and enjoy. And why not enjoy them? Enjoy them for all their differences and their different way they live their life and do their thing when it comes to the holidays. So let's grab some coffee and get into these ads and try to find the best deal for our family, for you and me to be able to share this time with our family and not break the bank, not overextend, our bank accounts. All right, let's do this. Let's get into it. All right. We have, they've been running this same sale, the Butterball Turkey at just 99 cents a pound. And then, of course, they have their Kroger brand turkey for 89 cents a pound. These are not the cheapest prices in the market. There's two other stores, especially in the Arizona market, Safeway Albertsons and Bash's', that are both running cheaper prices on turkey. But Butterball is the cheapest price for this brand specifically, and Fry's has the best price on Butterball in the market right now. Excuse me. And at 99 cents a pound for a Butterball turkey, you really can't go wrong. And then all the fixings around, the turkey are pretty well priced at Fry's too. So let's start going through this thing. Let's see if we can do this quick. All right, let's head into it. Extra large cooked shrimp, 26 to 30 count, or large raw shrimp, 31 to 40 count, just $5.99 a pound. These are 1 pound bags. No, these are 2 pound bags. So this is per pound, $5.99 per pound. It's not bad. That's a pretty good price for these two sizes of shrimp. I can tell you in the service counters, when you're going into the grocery stores, that 26 to 30 count cooked shrimp, that's like the main size that you'd buy in there, and you're talking $7 to $8 a pound. So to find it at $5.99 a pound, a couple bucks cheaper, you're going to save yourself right there a couple dollars. And then this Mrs. Wright's bacon, buy one, get one free. This is 24 ounces of bacon. Buy one, get one free. Mrs. Wright's is a great brand. It has the applewood, it has the hickory, and it really is one of the better brands out there. It is not my favorite brand because it is a little too thick for me, but man, there are a ton of people out there that love a really extra thick bacon. And Mrs. Wright's is one of those brands. And then look at this deal here. We're dealing with a boneless New York strip roast for just $7.99 a pound. This is a wonderful piece of meat to be able to cut up into steaks, make thin cuts out of, maybe a chunk to put, in the smoker, put a whole one of these in the smoker, just cook a chunk, cut some steaks off of it. You're going to get about a half New York strip in these displays and for this sale. But they will not cut it for you. It'll cost you $10.99 a pound if Fry's cuts it up for you. So take it home, do the work, cut it up, and why not? $7.99 a pound for boneless New York strip. We haven't seen a price like this on a boneless steak in a long time. And $7.99 a pound is a good one for the New York strip. All right, we still have our Kroger broths, just 99 cents. We've seen this for a few weeks in a row now, and they still have them on sale. This is all of those things that are going to make your holiday easy when you're making your gravies and you're doing your stews and things that you need broths for. We have cranberries, 1.99 each. This is a 12-ounce bag of cranberries. And then we have pineapples and pomegranates for just 2 for 3. So $1.50 a pineapple, $1.50 a pomegranate. Why not? Those are good prices. We have cuties, 3 pound bag of cuties for just $2.99. This is one of the cheapest prices we've seen in quite some time on this size of cutie. Man, that's a good one. All right, here we go. Soda deals, soda deals. Buy two, get two free on Pepsi and Coke products. Why not? What are we talking about here? $5.49 per 12 pack when you take advantage of this. Buy two, get two free. That's a good deal. Fritos, Doritos, and Tostitos at just $1.99 a bag when you buy four. You must buy four of these guys. And then the stovetop stuffing at just $1.77 each as well. And we've seen this price for the last few weeks. Yeah, remember Fry's has been running holiday ads since second week in October, and we've been seeing these prices throughout this time period. We have club crackers and townhouse crackers at just $1.99 each. That's a great deal. God, $1.99 for a box of crackers? Why not? What are we talking about here? Duncan Hines cake mixes. Buy one, get one free. Here we go. Starting to get cooler out there, but buy one, get one free on Breyer's ice cream. That's a good deal. All right, here's some digital savings right here, you guys. Weekly digital savings. Remember, on your first transaction, you must buy 5 to really take advantage of these good digital deals. You need to go download those digital coupons either from the app or online. You have yams at 69 cents per pound. This is a great deal. A yam at 69 cents a pound. God, what are we talking about here? Jimmy Dean sausage. If you like to put that sage sausage in your stuffing, this is the time to buy it. $2.99 each. We got shredded Idaho potatoes for $2.99. Kroger stick butter, $2.99. Why not? And then Mrs. Cumberson's and Pepperidge Farms stuffing. You only see this Pepperidge Farms for, the holidays. October, November, December are the times that this stuff comes out and is available. It is one of the best stuffings on the market. And at $1.99 each, man, that's a great, great deal, you guys. And then Philadelphia cream cheese at $1.99 as well. We got a good deal on snow crab. Snow crab clusters are just $9.99 a pound. This is part of the weekly digital deal as well. Asparagus, $1.99 per pound. Man, asparagus, so many things you can make with asparagus. I tell you, that is going to kick off your holiday dinner if you have a really nice asparagus, maybe with a little Parmesan on top of it, garlic, onion, maybe pepper with a little oil, olive oil, or your favorite kind of oil. Put it in the oven for 10 minutes. Voila. I'm telling you, you're talking about a beautiful dish that's really going to kick off your meals. You have Kroger ice cream at $1.99. Why not? That's good. Sugar, just Kroger granulated sugar, as well as gold medals of all-purpose flour, just $2.49 each. These are decent deals. Kroger, it looks like the 32-ounce Kroger cheese. It's the shredded and the block for just $5.49 each. That is a great deal. These are normally like $7-8 for that bigger bag, so that's going to save you a couple dollars right there. And then Lay's potato chips for just $1.99. Not bad at all. Bird's Eye vegetables at $1.49. My lord, that is super cheap, especially for these Bird's Eye steamers. Those are really good and very good quality. Folgers coffee at just $9.99. Notice the price is still up on coffee, and I don't see it going down for at least until probably January, in my opinion. So at $9.99, that's still a decent deal. Toll House morsels, just $3.49 each, or the ready-made stuff at $3.49. That's a good deal. Best Food mayonnaise at just $3.49. These are decent deals. Ooh, we got a 99-cent deal. It's a mix and match sale. 5 or more participating items and pay just 99 cents each. So look for this POS in the store for all the different things that you can save money on and only pay 99 cents for. We have a few different GM items, got Old Spice, for $5.99. This is on a digital deal. And then just a couple other items. Here we go. Kroger Hickory Smoked Spiral Cut Ham for just $2.49. That's a decent deal. Not the best, not the worst. You're going to really see those really good ham sales going into Christmas. Whether it be $1.99, $1.29, $1.49. You'll see some really good deals going into Christmas. But for Thanksgiving at $2.49 a pound for this Kroger Spiral Cut Ham, that's definitely a good deal. You got a bone-in turkey breast for just $1.99 a pound. It's still more money than, say, buying a whole turkey. For the Butterball, 99 cents, for the Kroger, 89 cents. But for good old-fashioned bone-in turkey breast, especially if your family just likes breast meats and not dark meats, the turkey breast is a good deal. Or if you just have a small family and you want to do just, a smaller portion, this turkey breast at $1.99 is a good deal. Granny Smith apples and Bartlett pears at $1.99 a pound. We've seen cheaper prices on these, but that's not too bad, I guess. Especially if you're trying to make your own, homemade apple pie or homemade pear pie. Honestly, I've never had a pear pie, but I bet you that would be awesome if you could pull it off. In the deli department, you got a Jenny O turkey breast as well for $10.99. That's cooked and ready to go. I'd rather go with the $1.99 one and cook it myself. That's just me. Cranberries, 2 for $5. Not bad. Heinz Homestyle Gravy and Cool Whip at 2 for $4. Tens, buy 2 get 1 free. We have Swanson Broth and Dole Pineapples, 2 for $4. Not too bad. Yams, 2 for $7. We got all the fixins. Rhodes Rolls for just $4.99. Man, there's 48 ounces of those. Probably 8 or 10 rolls for $4.99. That's not too bad a deal at all. Let's keep rolling down this ad. Libby's Pumpkin Pie Filling, $1.99. Spices, buy 2 get 1 free. When you're dealing with Kroger brand and organic Simple Truth, buy 2 get 1 free. Free range eggs, buy 1 get 1 free. Powdered sugar, brown sugar, 2 for $4. These are good deals. Pyrex, 50% off. If you're just looking to, up your Pyrex game, why not at 50% off? Pepperidge Farms cookies, 3 for $10 when you buy 3. Man, I tell you, some of these are so good. Almost too good, because you'll end up eating a whole bag of those things. Marie Callender's pies, $5.99. Not bad at all. And then giant size Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Honey Nut Cheerios. Buy 1 get 1 free. These are all good deals. Intamin's Donuts, classic Intamin's Donuts. I love the old-fashioned donut myself. The chocolates are pretty good, but man, classic donut, buy 1 get 1 free. No, you can't go wrong. They really do a good job. In the deli department, these are meals that you can have that will be prepared for you already. Now, you'll have to cook them, but they'll be ready to go, ready to throw in the oven, ready to prepare. And you have a couple different options. So you have the Double L Ranch Boneless Turkey for $75. Double L Ranch Boneless Ham for $80. And then a Butterball Bone-In Turkey for $90. And then a Private Select Bone-In Ham for $85. And that comes with all the fixings. Just talk to the deli department when you go into the store, or call the store and put in an order. You can also probably do it online as well, I would assume. Let's keep rolling down this ad and see what else. Grapes for $1.99. Green, red, and black grapes for just $1.99 per pound. Salad kits at $5. Simple Truth Organic Salad Blends at $5. You have Kroger Floret Vegetable Medley, or green beans at $6. Not bad. You got a good old-fashioned chuck roast. You know what? I always love a good chuck roast. You just can't go wrong when it comes to chuck. And at $8.99 a pound, it's not the best deal, but it's a little savings. I can tell you at regular price now, these things are just $10 a pound. Just $10 a pound all day long at regular price. So to knock a buck off the chuck, that kind of rhymes. Knock a buck off the chuck. Yeah, that's a good piece of meat. Kroger mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese, 2 for $6, so $3 a tub. They're okay. The Kroger brand is pretty decent, but I still love Bob Evans personally. 85% lean ground beef sold in the 2 pound package at $6.99. Not too bad. And then Johnsonville breakfast sausages, buy one, get one free. That's a pretty good deal on the breakfast sausage. C-Pack, we have, what do we have? C-Pack Family Pack Seafood, selected varieties, 16 to 22 ounce frozen for $8.99. And that's decent for C-Pack. Let's see what else we have here. Here's some pies. 10-inch pie for just $6.99. And your Hawaiian rolls is $6.99. Private Select fresh baked croissants at $5. Not too shabby. Let's see what else we have. Blue Moon and Cayman Jacks, White Claws at $13.99. I love me some Blue Moon. That's one of my favorite beers personally. Let's see what else. Crock Pot at $29.99. So these are going to be Black Friday deals. Holiday home rolled throws at $5.99. I tell you, I bought my wife one of these, God, a whole bunch of years ago, and she still uses it to this day, especially if you get a really nice one that's super comfy. There's so many different varieties of those that there's always one that your spouse or your friend or whoever you want to give one of these little throws to, you'll be able to find one for that person. Let's keep rolling down this ad. So here's the boneless New York strip. This is the boneless one at $10.99. These are the actual steaks rather than the actual roasts like I was showing you on the front page at $7.99. These are cut for you and ready to go. This is what I mean by they will not cut those roasts up. They want you to buy them at $10.99. So take it home, slice it yourself, and be done with it. And save a whole bunch of money. You save $3-4 a pound by slicing it at home on your own. And that's a good deal. I mean, you're going to save yourself $15-20 right there. Cocktail weenies, smokies, and beef smokies, 2 for $7. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. What do we got? Kroger veggie trays, $8.99. That's a great deal. Dave's Killer Bread. Fiber, taste. Got nuts and great things that Dave Killer Bread adds. It's as wholesome as you're gonna get a bread, but $4.99 a loaf, and that's a pretty decent price. We've seen it $5.99, $6.99. It kind of varies up and down, depending on how much gross profit they're trying to make off Dave's Killer Bread. But it is definitely a good, healthy bread to eat. Let's keep seeing what we can see here. Zinc and magnesium, Nature's Bounty and Nature Made. What is it? Buy one, get one free? Not bad. Everybody can use some zinc. I tell you, zinc is really good when, colds are running rampant and flu is running rampant. Let's see what else we have here. Some different other things. Crock pot for $38. Looks like it's a set. Rollers and all kinds of the everyday living gadgets, basically $2.49. Good Cook metal bakeware for $4.99. And just so many things you can get at the store. And that is it for fries. Thank you very much for spending some time with me. I'm glad we got to have a little cup of coffee and talk about this fries ad and get prepared for the holiday coming up. Thank you very much for spending some time with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit that like button. And don't forget to just hit the free subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Will not charge you a penny. You guys, thank you very much for spending some time with me. I will see you next week. Bye now.